Good evening. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Really excited. This has been a great week thus far. We had a good Super Bowl on Sunday. And if you're into that, not everybody's into sports, but if you are, it was a pretty good game. Um, One thing, I learned something from that. And because of that game, I have a challenge for everybody, myself included. How many people use the snooze button? For some people, it's their favorite button in the world. You think, okay, I'm gonna get an extra 5 minutes, I'm gonna get an extra 10, extra 15, sometimes extra 20 minutes. Next thing you know, you're up scrambling. You're scrambling to get yourself together because you didn't get up when you should have gotten up. The comparison I have to Super Bowl about that is the fact the Patriots ended up winning the game, and everybody knows they were losing going into the second half. I think the first quarter was 0-0, but going into the second half, they were losing, which means they started slow. They lost the second quarter, they really lost the first quarter because nobody scored. So when you think of your alarm in the morning, and you think of each day as a game, that you have to play as hard as possible, the first quarter is when that alarm goes off. When that alarm goes off, that's our first quarter. And getting up for some people was the hardest thing they got to do for the day. Once you're up, you can go on. Everything else after that is easy. Getting up out of bed is the hardest part of the day. So just like the Patriots had to do, they had to push harder in the third and fourth quarter to come back because they started slow. So think of your day. You hit that snooze button 3 or 4 times. Now that's 20 to 30 minutes that you've lost and can't get back. So now to get your day done, you have to push harder. And it took that game to dawn on me. And I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I get to the gym by 3:15. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just used to that. That's just what I do. I like getting it out the way because I have a lot going on for the day, so I want to get it out early because I have to work out. So I don't feel the same if I don't. Not saying anyone to do that, but let's say you get up at 6, or you set your alarm for 6, set your alarm for 5. How many people actually get up at that time? You get up at that time, you win the quarter. You've already started off winning quarter 1. Your day will be much smoother. You'll have more time to get yourself ready. You won't be rushing around. It's just a win-win. And there are some people that work well under pressure. One of my friends was saying that, and I get that, but is it necessary? Is it necessary to put yourself in that position willingly when you can get up a little earlier or set your alarm a little later, get up when your alarm goes off and be more productive? Because the snooze is false. The snooze will have you think you're feeling better, more well rested, but it's quite the opposite. I can speak from experience. The days that I get right up, and the days I hit snooze, I'm groggy. I don't feel the same. I don't feel as energetic. But when I get up, regardless of how early it is, I'm up and I'm moving and I'm putting my all into everything because I set my alarm for a reason, purposely for that time. So I need to get up at that time. We have that decision. If you don't want to get up at 6 o'clock, set your alarm for 6:15 or whatever time you want to actually get out of bed. But so that's my challenge to all you leaders, because I know I'm not the only one that was hitting the snooze button. And I just feel so much better not doing it. I just feel so much more lively. I have a lot more energy. I don't have that crash after lunch like I used to get if I do hit the snooze button. It's just a win-win. And then, like I said, you win the first quarter, you're off to a good start. You don't have to work as hard the second, third, fourth quarter. Now, because you just maintain your lead or you're improving on your lead. It all depends on how, but you have to start off strong. I was playing chess with a friend last night, and the biggest thing of chess for those that play chess is the opening. Your opening dictates how far you go in the game. If you don't open well, you're playing catch up. You have to work harder to win that game. You get a good opening, it's easy. Same with an alarm and not hitting the snooze button. your alarm goes off, it's time to get up and take on the world. And then get up and do it the next day. And put 100% effort into every single day. So my challenge to you guys, my challenge to myself as well, is to stay away from the snooze button completely. You guys have a great week. I'll see you next Wednesday.